neutral, right? Or maybe I'm reaching to net zero. There's a whole process.
That's a bit hot.
That's a bit hot.
Oh. I regret that size of the dip now, actually.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome back to episode 3 of Heat and Greet.
I'm Amit and I'm a principal partner technical specialist in sustainability software portfolio as a part of the ecosystem team. And my job is to help partners embed our sustainability software portfolio into their offerings and helping customers to achieve their sustainability goals.
Perfect. No, I think we've got the perfect guest for today. So how about we crack on with the hot sauces? So first things first. First question is, so let's take out from the business, personal life. Do you do anything sustainable? Are you sustainable in any way? Does it bleed outside from your work? Recycling maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry, we have to have a bit of hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
I'll get a good dip of it.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
That's not bad at all, so feel free to answer it now.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, I pretty believe that, you know, small things makes a huge difference, and that's always good for sustainability area. And I try to be mindful on what I do.
Yes.
So I try to, when I go to shop, I use reusable bags, reusable bottles. I try to walk if possible. I don't take the car out for a smaller distance. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to save a little bit, you know, what I can do around sustainability and saving planet. So definitely.
I think that's amazing. No, it's the little things on a small scale but pushed out to a large scale make a huge difference. So yeah, no, I'm a bit like yourself. If I can walk, I'll walk. Reusable bags, bring a bottle into work, that sort of thing. So no, I think that's love to hear it. Always good to hear that Mr. Sustainability is sustainability himself. So
no, my son actually asked about this. Oh, you talk about sustainability, what actually you do, what you should be doing it. And I say switch on the light, or don't keep the camera on, or don't keep the TV on if you're not using it. So this is like a small ways you can save
the
energy and a lot of things you can do.
So he keeps you responsible then?
He keeps me responsible. He's very much follower of sustainability.
Okay.
So he really likes it. He's doing a project on sustainability actually in his school. He chosen that project just because he hear a lot about this from me in the house.
Well, obviously sounds like you're having a positive influence on him. So no, that's amazing. Good to hear. So how about we move on to more of the business side? So CSRD, what is that for, I guess, the people or guests who might not be as inclined or knowledgeable in sustainability? What is that framework or?
CSRD.
Sorry, we have to eat again.
Okay.
I'm trying to ignore it as much as possible. That's really nice.
That's actually nice. Yeah. Little sweet. I thought it would be much hotter.
Feel free to double dip if you want.
I'm fine. So yeah, CSRD, Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, and it's actually a new EU legislation which is coming up. It's their aim is to actually achieve more transparent and complete sustainability reporting.
Okay.
For particularly if you see the area which they are looking for companies to report is first is environmental and social. They're not much into governance.
Yes.
But these are the two areas that are particularly important, and they are looking for companies to report on this. The whole idea is, the whole goal is to actually make sure the investors, they provide publicly the information to investors actually to look at how the companies are doing in terms of sustainability, especially on the environmental side and also social side, so they can actually evaluate their investment risk while they are going and invest into a specific company.
Okay. I guess that's changing kind of the landscape for business. So before I move on to my next question, I guess it's quite interesting. Will this kind of highlight a bit more that ESG isn't just environmental, there's also social, there's other governance, so kind of change the sort of landscape for businesses and kind of expand their view. So before, actually I'll ask the question, but we've got our next one. Feel free to dip in while I ask. CSRD, do you think this will have a huge impact on businesses, how they're going to change their reporting, or is it just expanding what they're going to have to report on?
I think it's going to be a huge impact on the organizations, not by the just number, but the way the companies are reporting today. The whole idea of CSRD was, the aim was CSRD is to actually push organization to start doing more disclosure. More disclosure more disclosure on the sustainability, environmental side, and also on the social side, but also identifying the risk and the opportunities they can have
Okay.
around that. They are encouraging, CSRD actually will encourage organization to actually talk about identifying these risks which they have in their thing,
Yeah.
and also report on the what are their corporate strategy to actually deal with this risk, how
Okay.
they will mitigate this risk, and there's a lot of things. The one thing with CSRD, and I'm not sure whether you heard, but then CSRD actually go and talk about the double materiality assessment or the reporting on that, which means that companies are not just looking at the impact of their activities on the financial side,
Okay.
but they're also looking at the impact on the what they're doing for community, or where they are actually operating, what the impact they are making on the community from the sustainability perspective. And there's a lot of companies who would be actually affected with this. I mean, currently with our current legislation, which is in place in Europe, there's around 11,000 companies who are affected. But with CSRD, it's going to be 49,000 companies, which is like 75% of the whole European economic zone who would be affected by that. So there's a huge opportunity for organization to actually do something good, but also they can see all this impact, so they can save a lot of they can get a business, they can
Yeah.
get a lot of profit in the business, and also do something good for the planet.
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't realise the scale of it, and it's really impacting, I guess, all businesses now. It's not just the higher up businesses or the larger businesses. So that's really interesting. I guess companies that are going forward having to comply with CSRD, I guess we'll look for trusted advisors or other businesses to kind of aid them in that. So just before I guess the question is, why should any company look at IBM as a potential trusted advisor and think maybe or whatever we tell them in terms of how to help them, why should they take that seriously? Why is IBM a trusted advisor?
To be very frank, IBM has been talking about sustainability since 1991.
Don't think you can escape it.
Yeah, I'm not.
That gets a bit hot as well.
Oh, there's a lot of vinegar.
I thought that,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if you see, IBM sustainability software is uniquely positioned to help clients optimize their cost and efficiencies while reducing the the carbon emissions, and also trying to help organization to set their sustainability goals, and also aligning their corporate strategy aligned to that.
Yes.
Now, if we see one of the major problem with all the sustainability initiatives, and especially CSRD, if you talk about, is data. Now, without data, you can't take any actionable things. You can't talk about sustainability. You can't go and operationalize all those sustainability initiatives in your company.
Yes.
And data is a major factor which actually helps you. Now, with the IBM and the vast ecosystem of partners, what clients can do is to harness the data and do all those effective operationalization or sustainability initiative they can run across their company, so they can make sustainable decisions every day, in their organization, and also for their employees as well.
Yeah. No. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. And I guess talking about data, why is it important for a company to look at, say, an ESG reporting tool like Envizi rather than maybe doing it manually or, on spreadsheets? Why is it important, I guess, with a scale of sustainability now? Why is it important to have a central system to kind of help you report on that? And before we answer, I guess, quick dip.
Yes, quick dip. Oh my God. Okay. This is weird. It's not. It's
not that spicy.
I thought it would be spicy, but it's weird taste. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. No, I think we gave. I actually might
chicken.
take my thank you back from Aaron and Natalia because they made this out to be spicy, and I think we've handled this easily.
Yeah. I think this one is especially.
Yeah, I might wait till the end before I say that.
No, definitely. Okay. So I thought I can handle chili better. So that's good. No. Okay. So yeah, Envizi. Envizi is actually helps clients in their sustainability journey where they are today. I just have to drink water.
Feel free. I've been drinking quite a lot, so.
Oh, this is definitely a problem. Yeah. So coming back to Envizi, Envizi has been helping clients since last 2008 into their sustainability journey, and where exactly, and they meet clients regardless of where they are into their sustainability journey. Now, Envizi helps clients either at every step of their sustainable journey to start from building a solid data foundation, which is auditable and finance grade, or you help clients to streamline their reporting, either to a different framework which they've been using today, or sometimes clients go and report to multiple frameworks, and especially CSRD. It's a very data intensive platform, so that's why Envizi is well positioned to actually help them to streamline their reporting process. And also it helps clients to identify the opportunities for emission reductions and also increasing the efficiency. Now, one of the things which Envizi does better is to or help clients. Critical problem what we have seen with them is how they will go and manage their sustainability data across the siloed resources. How they can get all of these data together to see a single source of truth. And Envizi is best place for that. What it does for clients is to help them get all those ESG indicators into a common platform, which clients can see easily, effectively, and make actionable insight and do something which can help them to achieve their decarbonization goal much faster. So it's kind of accelerate the whole decarbonization strategy for the company.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of turning their sustainability ambition into action. It's kind of the big thing. And got one last big hit question, so I'll let you dip in first. And just feel free to take as much or as little as you like, but I'm going to take I'm feeling quite bold. I might come to regret it, but I'll go for a decent dip.
I think I still have that
so do I.
chili in my
So do I.
tongue.
But quick little high five. That's perfect. So last question, feel free to eat while I ask. I hear 2025, 2020, 2030 goals or beyond. Why is it important to act now rather than 2024, a year before you have to meet your certain net zero goals?
So sustainability is not something which you can turn up on a day and say that, okay, I'm a carbon neutral, right? Or maybe I'm reaching to net zero. There's a whole process.
That's a bit hot.
That's a bit hot.
Oh. I regret that size of the dip now, actually.
Okay. So this is a whole process. When you talk about sustainability, you're not just talking about doing something in a day, because without operationalizing the sustainability to real process, you can't improve your net zero emissions. So you can't just have the corporate strategy defined, but not the operations supporting that.
Okay.
And this is a slow process. So you start now, make a small steps, get the insights from the technology softwares like Envizi that give you a lot of options to actually go and identify your efficiencies, opportunities, and also how you reduce emissions. So it gives you a lot of insight and analytics, and also progress towards to get your data or visibility on your operationals and which match to your corporate strategy goals. So this definitely is a slow process, and Envizi helps you actually keep tracking of this when you have a target for 2030 or 2040. Helps you track how you're progressing, and companies are like very much, they expand, they divest, and there's a lot of changes happening. Envizi can help you with handling all of this. And it's just not Envizi. IBM has a software portfolio which can help you to manage your assets, manage your facilities, manage your supply chain, and even manage your IT infrastructures. So there's a full set of portfolio which can help you achieve those.
No, that's really interesting, and I mean, you've done it. You've done the chili challenge.
I've done the chili
I
challenge.
think you've done really well. You may be probably not be bold.
Then the last two ones are still in my mouth.
I can still taste them a bit.
I can still. My tongue is like hurting right now.